Namaste, ladies and gentlemen, rude gals and rude boys. For those who already know, I am the samurai, Ariel Samonte, and I welcome you to Raw. So for this week, we were asked to post a video blog. So I was thinking, how and where am I going to take this? And it came to me. Well, with the help of one of the fathers of cool, to you, right there, to you, forever from me to you, I present Bitches Brew by Miles Davis. I'm going to post a link to as many tracks of the album as I can find, and hopefully I'll find the whole thing in entirety. So please enjoy. Now, there's so much to say about this music. I don't mean so much to explain about it because that's stupid. The music speaks for itself. What I mean is that so much flashes through my mind when I hear this album that if I could, I would write a novel about it, full of life and scenes and people and blood and sweat and love. Sometimes I think maybe what we need to tell people that this is here because somehow in this plasticized world they have the automatic reflex that if something is labeled one way, then that's all there is in it. We're always finding out to our surprise that there is more to Coltrane or more to Stravinsky than whatever it is that we thought was there in the first place. So be it with music we call jazz, in which I never knew what it was because it was so many different things to so many different people, each apparently contradicting the other. And one day, I flashed that it was just music. That's all. When it was great music, it was great art, and it didn't have anything at all to do with labels and who says Mozart is by definition better than Sonny Rollins and to whom. Lenny Bruce said that there is only what is, and that's a pretty good basis for a start. This music is new. This music is new music and it hits me like an electric shock. The word electric is interesting because this music is to some degree electric music, either by virtue of what you can do with recordings and the process by which it is preserved, or by the use of electricity in the actual making of the sounds themselves. Electric music is the music of this culture, and in the breaking away, not the breaking down, from previously assumed forms. A new kind of music is emerging. The whole society is like that. The old forms are inadequate, not the old eternal rarities, but the old structures. New music isn't new in that sense either. It is still creation, which is life itself, and it is only done in a new way with new materials. So we have to reach out to the new world with new ideas and new forms. In music, this has meant leaving the traditional forms of bars and scales, keys and chords, and playing something else altogether, which maybe you can't identify and classify as of yet, but which you recognize when you hear it, and when you hear it, you really hear it. It is a true artistic turn-on. Sometimes it comes by accident, serendipity, if you will. It comes because that is what they want. That is what they are here to do. Even if they can say, I don't know what it is, what is it? They make the music like they make those poems and those pictures, because if they don't, they cannot sleep, nor rest, nor really live at all. This is how they live, the true ones, by making the art, which is creation. Sometimes we are lucky enough to have these people like Miles Davis, Bob Dylan, Jimi Hendrix, or Lenny Bruce here in the same world at the same time. We are, and we can live this thing and feel it and love it and be moved by it. And it is a wonderful and rare experience, and we should be grateful for it. I asked myself once how an echo horn was made, and then I thought, what difference does it make? It doesn't make any difference what kind of brush Picasso had used. If the art makes it, we don't need to know. If the art doesn't make it, knowing is the most useful thing in life. After listening to Bitches Brew, your world will never be the same. It's a lotus. It's not more beautiful, just different. A new kind of beauty. This is new right now. It has the edge of newness and that snapping fire you sense when you go out there and from that spaceship where nobody has ever been before. You know it to be true, to hear it, use it, and put it in the right place. Miles Davis hears, and what he has heard he paints with. When he sees, he hears. Eyes are just an aid to hearing if you think of it that way. It's all in there. The beauty, the terror, and the love. The sheer humanity of life in this incredible electric world which is so full of distortion that it can be beautiful and frightening in the same instant. It's a life support system for the whole world. It's complete in itself, like all the treasures have always been. Music is the greatest of the arts for me because it cuts through everything. It needs no aids. It simply is. In contemporary music, Miles Davis defines the terms. That's all. It's his turf. So don't overthink. Bang. Keep the PMA. And until next time, I'm Ariel Samonte, and I will present to you with a link at the bottom. Bitches Brew, Miles Davis. Auf Wiedersehen.